This is Sunil Nair. Basically, here we are discussing about the formulas, and that is basically 147th number part. So here, basically, we are discussing about the one topic that is basically one question that is how software industries are connected with the Bollywood industry. So here, basically, I will take one story. Basically, this is basically related to Earth planet only, and it connects to software industry, Bollywood industry, because Bollywood industry says that we have created the software industry. So there was one person basically. He came to our planet. That is basically from universe, from sky. Basically, he came to the universe, and he basically connected with that person. Basically, he was basically running the entire world. Basically, you can say. So as if he was the world's god. Basically, you can say. So biggest god. Basically, you can say. So that universe person came and told that we are going to finish this world and we are finishing this earth planet. Then that person basically who basically was the god of the earth planet, he told that please don't finish the earth planet, don't do it, this type of thing. Then basically that god basically told that we have lots of things basically which you can take. That is basically we have human, yeah, human energies, human power. Basically, you can say that basically the universe group told that basically we can generate from many planets. Then basically that person told that we have lots of structure creations basically where you can have your own lots of stuff basically which you can't do in the universe. Then basically that person told that yeah, we basically have the lots of space also in universe, and we can create lots of things basically there also. Then basically the another thing basically that person told that we have basically lots of infrastructure basically where we can generate lots of things. Then the universe person told that we have lots of infrastructure in another planet and another universe area also. Then the god the earth planet god basically he was basically handling the entire earth planet. On the base of that person only, that god only basically the entire earth was running. So one man army you can say. So he told that we have basically that type of power basically, which many less planet have. That is basically we have created lots of blood cells, like Microsoft blood cells, Salesforce blood cells, software blood cells, and many blood cells basically. And that blood cells basically can pass the data to another planet. Then basically the seniors group was basically shocked basically how that is possible basically. How basically without our how basically you can pass the data from one planet to another planet. Then basically he told that we have created lots of roadmaps in universe, and for example we have created one human galaxy that contains the entire same structure of the human body, that is basically two eyes, one head, stomach, heart, hand, leg, and each and every parts basically private parts of the bodies, each and everything basically we have created. And in that body parts basically we have created lakhs of crores of planet. For example in eye galaxy, that is basically eye part of the human structure, that basically contains more than 1 crore planets and galaxies. Then basically universe groups told that oh, that's great basically stuff basically you have done. So you can pass the planet's data from one planet to another with the help of blood cells basically which you have created. Then basically that person told that yeah, basically we our planet has created that type of blood cells which basically can pass the data from one planet to another. For example, there are 1 crore planets in the I galaxy. So 1 crore planets roadmaps basically are created from the human body structure basically, and the data basically are passed from the uh, planets to planets with the help of the human blood cells energies. Then basically that universe person basically was shocked basically. This was basically one of the metrics which was generated by the Earth planet groups basically. This was basically shocking basically information which basically the universe person got that. Then basically he thought that yeah, then basically it's, I think you are doing the best and you are doing the good stuff basically. Then that universe person basically told to that god basically, the earth planet god, that keeps doing the stuff basically. We will be connected with each other. For example, you are writing something and you are giving some answer to in some in laptop, in computers, in some books, in writing something, and I will be connected always with you. And like this, he told that if you asking some question that this should happen or not, if yes or no, if it's a yes, then basically I will connect with your left eye, or if it's no, then basically it will connect to your right eye. Like this, basically each and every stuff basically was connected. Each and every, for example, if you are telling that I should do this or I should not do this, you basically asked the question to the universe person, because he was connected with you, with the one person basically in Earth planet and the universe. Like this, for example, you should do. Then if you should do, then basically it's a right hand indication. So you will be connecting to right hand from universe, and you will get the indication also. And like if it's you should not do, then basically it would be right left hand basically. Like this, basically the indications signal also connected with these two people. And then basically that universe person left the earth planet and told that yeah, basically you can run this earth planet, and there is no issue regarding the earth planet, and you can run the earth planet without any problem. So basically the person who has created the earth planet, one of the person basically came here and told that we are going to finish the earth planet. And the this particular one god basically, he told that yeah, basically he convinced that person basically and told that and given the indication that basically don't finish the earth planet, we have done lots of stuff for you that will help in universe also. So earth planet will become asset for you also basically. Then basically the universe person told that yeah, basically I will not finish the earth planet, and like this he left the earth planet. But he was connected with that person basically, because once he came for to finish the planet, and he changed his decision. So this one person basically who was informed, was basically connected with that universe person, and he thought that basically why he came to finish the planet. Then he started thinking lots of things, and there lots of stuffs happened from his energy bodies only. And then basically lots of energy generated from his body, and then he connected with the stuff basically which was creating problem in our planet, and lots of stuff basically he generated. Like this, basically the moral of the story basically says that if human basically think positively and positively and do the construction work basically, then basically the universe person might not have came here to the finish the earth planet. And like this, the story basically connects with the software companies also, because software companies was basically helping the to generate the roadmaps, to generate the each and every energies roadmap. And the best example is the internet roadmap basically, you can say, where basically lots of services are also getting used. So you can just imagine the each and every roadmaps basically which was created by the software industries also. And from that basically they are passing the data from one planet to another planet. So just imagine basically the earth planet software industry is connecting to the planets data stuffing basically, that you can say data transfer in simple language. So data transfer is basically getting from transferring from one planet to another planet. Same way, basically, our planet is also getting the planets, the data from the planets to planets. So basically, this is basically you can say it's a one chain basically of the data circulation. Basically, you can say that data transferring from one planet to another planet. So that basically this is basically one chain basically you can say which is getting generated to our planet basically. So like this, that person basically who came to finish the planet, he changed his mind and he left the earth planet and he went to his universe place. And but that person basically who came to earth, finished the earth, and he was connected with this particular person. So here basically we are talking about this from this story basically we connected from these formulas basically we connected to this story basically you can say like there are hundreds of basically you can say it's attributes, and each and every attributes are connecting to the set of formulas, and set of formulas are connecting to the set of balance sheets. So each and every attributes are basically connecting to the hundreds of balance sheets that you can say. So, for example, there is one formula which is getting plus. Two attributes are getting plus. That means basically the balance sheets are getting plus. But the current system basically which is created by the project management group, it's not project management costing industry basically. It's not like that. They are not doing the costing of the software industry like that basically. So balance sheet plus balance sheet basically calculation, this has never happened in the accounting industry also basically. Yes. And this might be new for the chartered accountant industry, costing industry, because balance sheet plus balance sheet mostly never has happened. So reason be, if this will happen then basically it will be the magical profit and loss basically. Profit basically you can say. Mostly basically balance sheet converts to profit only. But some balance sheets are getting loss, then basically it will also convert to the profit because the calculation of balance sheets basically converts to some magical number. So this basically things never has happened. So this is also one of the topic basically we have discussed in this 147th number video. And here basically we are talking about the formulas, the Bollywood industry, which says that we have created the each and every city's roadmaps basically you can say. So roadmaps basically you can just imagine roadmap means what actually. For example, there are basically more than 1 lakh cities in India. So like this, basically 1 lakh energies are there basically in India, and they are basically generating something that is basically mostly nowadays generating the human needs basically you can say from the cities energy nowadays. Power companies, energy companies are basically generating the human needs basically on the base of certain energy powers basically you can say. And in this basically one of the power is Microsoft software power basically you can say software industry power. So it's a one union basically software industry. It's a roadmap basically you can say one roadmap of the software industry. But there are many lanes basically of the software industry that are basically companies roadmap basically companies lane basically you can say. Microsoft lanes, Salesforce lane, SAP lane, PHP, Python, Python, C, C++, Java. So like this, basically there are many software companies like IBM is there, Mainframe is there, Kobo is there. Like this, there are many software companies who have created their own lanes. So like this, basically in software industry, there are many utilities also created. One of the utility I have told that transferring the data from one planet to another planet with the help of the certain satellites basically you can say. Same way basically the earth planet is also passing the data from one city to another city to states, like this with the help of the internet that is known as a internet basically, which has given the name as an internet. So that in universe if data pass, then basically what name should be happen, that which what name basically that should give basically, what would be that name basically, that basically it's not coming in my mind. So whatever name basically it might be in future, anybody might be putting that what is that actually which is ongoing, same as internet. In universe also lots of things are from getting transferring from one area to another area. That is basically planets to planets with the help of the satellites. So that might be some universe name basically, and that might be in universe dictionary basically. Somebody might have given the name. So here basically we are discussing about the Earth planet data, what Earth planet data is passing, and how basically the Earth planet data are basically getting tracked, and which our data is basically Earth planet is passing, and which our data are Earth planet is getting. So here basically the Bollywood industry says that we have created each and every stories, each and every production house basically says that we are doing the production of these cities. So each and every track basically we have of each and every city. So basically we have the data of which data are basically going to pass from the earth planet, and which data are basically getting to the earth planet, because cities are getting created in any of the country basically, then that means basically they have got some data from the universe. According to that data only basically they are creating the cities, right? They are going to generate some set of user stories that are basically, for example, Vadodara city, each and every people are like this only. Vadodara water is like this only. Vadodara's foods are like this only, like this basically the cities are basically, you can say, it's generated from one of the user stories. So the people who are staying in the Vadodara, it's not their fault that they are behaving like that. Their water is like that, because it's already written by the some Bollywood industry that Vadodara city is supposed to be like this. So like this, basically there are 1 lakh cities which has which user story is already written, and according to that, basically the India land is connecting to the world, and world also basically there are many thousands lakhs of cities. They are also Hollywood groups are there. They are also generating some set of user stories, and they according to base of the set of data basically which they have brought. So like this, basically we are discussing about the Formula 147th number part, and in this basically we have talked lots of stuff basically. And in 148th number, we are going to discuss little bit more about the software industry and the formulas and the attributes and the balance sheets of the attributes, and how basically balance sheets if balance sheet will balance sheet plus balance sheet minus balance sheet divided by balance sheet, how this balance sheet calculation is going to generate some magical number, and that would basically generate some huge profit level to the project management industry basically, you can say. So here basically we are stopping it here. It's a 147th number, and in 148th number basically we are going to discuss a little bit more about the few topics that are basically we have already discussed.